push this table back a little bit.
Oh my God.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, you get to chill.
So what's up, y'all?
Hi, people.
What's going on, y'all?
There's nobody in here yet. There's one person in here already. Hello, hello. Okay. Let's wait.
That's the J. That's the J. But somebody left already.
Yep.
That's the J. That's the J, y'all. The parlay. Y'all believe.
That's me. Okay, so ain't nobody on my shit. Let me do this. There's nobody here. There's one person here already. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. For those of you who don't know who I am Destiny J. I have a podcast here, and I talk to different people regarding their crafts and the things that they do. Yeah, that's, hey Vaughn. So today we're here, and I have Alex, and he's going to be talking with us about money. But before that, I just got a few things. Still got the cruise going on. It's not too late to put your deposit down, so we got that. And hold on one second, because I got something else to share with you. My friend does its work, and she's looking for people to kind of join her movement. So I will put more information. Hey Larry, I'll put more information down below. But basically, if you don't know what It Works is, they have like a bunch of stuff having to do with your body and your skin, and they have essential oils. They have a whole bunch of stuff. So it's very cool, and I will put the links in the description of this video. We're talking about investments. So this is Alex.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
So he's going to talk to us about some potential investment opportunities and why it's important for us to invest, and he's going to kind of answer some of you guys' questions. So without further ado, wait, before that, let me get into how we know each other.
Right.
So we met at a mutual friends party, and
yes.
We exchanged Facebook information, and ever since then he's been talking to me about money and how to get it.
That's all. That's all. Y'all know what I'm about. Everybody know on my page. Y'all know what I'm about.
So I figured this would be a great time to kind of share our platforms and to speak to people about getting money and keeping money and doing stuff like that. So without further ado.
All right. Nice to meet y'all. I'm Alex Jenkins. Some already know me, some don't. I've been practicing day trading for over 2 years now. I'm finalizing my last strategy right now, and we're going in that direction. And I'm going to talk to you guys about Bitcoin investment, because that's the next big thing that's going to take us into the future.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Well, thank you.
We're in Panera, and it took everything out of me to like not stop at Starbucks.
Hold the screen.
I am holding it. We're trying to go live from like 2 different screens. So
yeah. What's up, y'all?
Just bear with us. But yeah, I was gonna stop and get some Starbucks before I came to Panera, but I figured that would be kind of weird, so I just didn't. But anyway, so
That's gold, player.
so haven't you done with this? Yes, I'm finished. Thank you. So can you tell us a little bit about why it's important for us as people of color, black people, white people, whatever, mostly black people, because that's who's in here, to make investments, to make wise investments?
First, I mean, it's going to, if you're going to make a wise investment and a very good investment, it's going to potentially and eventually change your life, and for the most part, up. And, you're going to get Your life is gonna be changed. You're gonna start doing things that you couldn't do before. You know, you're gonna have free time to do things like travel with your family. If you want to start a business, you'll be able to start a business. I mean, that's the thing. That's the direction you really want to go in.
So typically, investments are supposed to be lucrative, right?
Right.
We're going to go in the direction of, okay, investments are great opportunities to make extra money. So what are some different ways, that people can make extra money if they didn't really know too much about investing? Like, what tools, I guess, would you suggest?
You can always use, buy CDs.
CDs meaning what? High level, come on now. They don't. We don't know what CDs are.
Yeah, I don't know what CDs are. Oh man, we looking. Well, it's good crazy, y'all. Or you can buy CDs, or you can buy stocks. You go with a stock firm, and they're more likely, if you don't have any knowledge in it, you probably don't have to go in that direction. But you can look up the information and do your own research, because that's why I highly recommend. Or you can just, it's different things. Everybody know real estate. You can look at real estate and invest in properties or invest in yourself, because that's the key. You definitely want to invest in yourself and gain more knowledge in the financial system, because there's going to be a lot of different things that you need to know and how to protect yourself in doing it.
So can people use you as kind of a tool, I guess, if they're unsure of something? Can they use you as a resource?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. They can always. My inbox is always wide open. You can always come in and ask any question or ask what I think about. I will dig up some information and make sure I come with the correct information, so you can make the proper decision on making a decision on what you want to do.
Okay. So as far as, like, we were talking earlier today about potential investments that really don't cost that much on the front end.
Of course, that's what Black people need.
Right.
And people in in a small income bracket.
Yeah, because we don't want to shell out. We don't want to have to shell out thousands of dollars because we don't have thousands of dollars.
We don't. And people have valued their money, and they work hard for their money. So I definitely understand. People don't want to just jump in head first. They pretty much know how Black people are. They just want to sit back and look first,
right,
see what happens, and
because we want to make sure that, okay, this is making some money, and this is the best thing for us. Nobody likes losing money. That's like the worst feeling in the world. So because we don't like losing money, we like to see our investment up front. We like to see and we like to know that people are making money up front.
Well, one thing about people, in investment, if you're looking for instant gratification, that's not going to happen. You're not going to just put in an investment and next to know you're a millionaire. You're going to have to be patient, watch that investment grow, and continue to try to evolve with the situation and try to get more information as you can on your investment and see what's happening with your investment, so you can continue to make good decisions on when to pull out or when to dump more money into it.
So typically, what would you suggest? Like, say for instance, if I invested some money today, how long would you suggest that I leave it in there before I take it out or before I sell it, if we're talking about stocks?
Depends on the stock that you're looking at, because it's different fields of stocks. There's pharmaceuticals, there's commodities, there's technology. As far as electronic technology, there's oil, different stocks that you can really invest into.
Yeah. Robbie, we're talking about investments, and Alex is going to go into detail in a minute about Bitcoin specifically. We're talking high level stuff. If you guys have like some questions or whatever, we're going to do questions at the end. But this is high level stuff. This is like the general stuff about Bitcoin. So that's what we're talking about. Yes, I know, Robbie, you know, I know, but we know together.
We definitely got to take advantage of the financial system which stands in front of us, and try to potentially learn more about the system, because if you want to make gains in society or steps forward in society, you got to learn how to make money and where to put your money at as far as protecting your money.
Exactly. So can you tell us about Bitcoin? Because I'm definitely going to give you my money.
Bitcoin is a digital currency that's been used in the digital market, which is on the internet base. So only way Bitcoin can be shut down if they just shut down the power grid or just cut off the internet completely. And we all know that's not happening. Bitcoin is heavily encrypted, so it can't be hacked or seized or anything like that.
So if you sell drugs, I highly recommend that you use Bitcoin because it can't be traced.
It can't be traced. Once you make that transaction between you and that other person, that transaction is done, and you can do a transaction for any amount of money. Any amount of money.
So I guess there is some benefit to doing using Bitcoin, and not only that. There's a lot of retailers, right, that are accepting Bitcoin.
There's new retailers. Retailers say Bitcoin is dealing with transactions. It's heavily dealing with transactions, and they're dealing. There's going to be a new
Bitcoin, Bitcoin. That's what it's called.
What we're dealing with, what we're completely dealing with, is a brand new currency, y'all. This currency is new. It's like 8 years old. One Bitcoin is like worth $1,000 if you get one Bitcoin.
B-I-T.
Bitcoin. You get one Bitcoin is worth $1,000 as of today, and it's projected to go to $10,000 within the next 3 years, and they're projecting 2017 to be a big year in Bitcoin. So right now we're not even halfway through yet. So and it's right at $1,000, and it's kind of hovering right there. So you know, once it's in right now, it's been consolidating. So it's going to look for a breakout to the north side, to the north.
So the way you explain it to me, Alex, is you invest money, and in return for your investment, Bitcoin gets to use your money, right?
Yeah.
To, I guess, further their transactions. So they pull from here and send there, right?
Well, Bitcoin is the currency. I'm dealing with a company which is a couple of traders that operates like a bank. They use your money to invest in as far as trading the currency. They're going to continue to just trade it, just buy, sell it, till they make more money. Same thing that banks does with your money. They just lend it back out to a higher rate.
Anytime you hold money in a financial institution, they use that money to give people loans.
Yes.
You know, provided that you have money in your bank account. So it's kind of the same thing, but
and they trade it on the market too. They trade it on the market as well. They double that money because they got to pay back the Federal Reserve System. Federal Reserve. They have to pay them back. So
if we've lost you, you can come on back, ask all the questions that you want. But this is high level. This is broad, like general information. If you want to go into more detail, we can a little bit later. But Alex is here just to give us a general overview of what Bitcoin is and how it could work for us.
I mean, it's basically a system that gives you ownership. You become your own bank. And what I'm dealing with is another system that allows you to multiply your Bitcoin. And they give as far as multiplying your Bitcoin, that means they're gonna you invest in them, and they're gonna give you a 2.2% return on your investment every day. But that's the other side of as far as dealing with Bitcoin. So they're coming out with new different financial sector, which is gonna be built around Bitcoin. So they're gonna build around Bitcoin. They're looking for it to grow. And
it's going to grow.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna grow because. 3 years ago, Bitcoin was worth $20, and now it's already worth over $1,000. So that's to tell you a lot right there. That's a huge jump within 3 years.
Not to mention that if you look all on the internet, all on YouTube, Bill Gates is backing this. So that's like a huge thing. Only because we know that he has all the money, technically.
The Indian government, the Chinese government, their governments are buying Bitcoin up right now because they know when it explodes, it's going to allow the government to have more money in their bank, and they can be able to transfer it over to another form of currency, which they're able to. If Bitcoin explodes and it forms to another currency, that government is going to become a lot wealthier than it already is.
Right.
So I'm trying to bring this to our people so we can get invest in Bitcoin. So when it does explode, you're going to be already in, and you're going to be a much wealthier person when it all said and done in the next 5 to 10 years.
And they didn't want to put all the money into it right away, because then that makes it not worth anything.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? It has to be gradual, because they have to build that momentum up so that the return that you get is worth something.
Exactly.
You know, if everybody could get $1, then the dollar wouldn't be worth nothing, because everybody can get it, and it's the same kind of concept.
Nobody's warring over this money. See, what they control, how they control you is with the dollar, or if you're in other countries, you know, their current form of currency. But they control all these citizens with the dollar. The Fed give out the banks the money, and you go to the bank and put your money in, and you try to get loans and such and so on. And you also need money to survive out here in this world. Everybody know that. So that means you gotta get a job, and you're stuck working for this money.
Wait, side note, the girl at the register, I'm at Panera, the girl at the register was like, how do you say dollar in Spanish?
Really? Really?
And the dude was like, they don't have dollars, they have pesos.
Pesos, but he said dinero, or they have pesos. You're gonna talk about money.
She was like, oh yeah, that's right. I thought that was so funny. Anyways.
This girl crazy. This girl crazy, y'all.
I was laughing at her. It was so funny. Oh, it's reconnecting. Okay. But yeah, sorry. Bitcoin, that's what we're talking about. Investments.
A new monetary system, y'all. Gives you ownership. China's buying up all the market. As far as the big shot says, they say the big shot says it's going to take 1 to 10%. It's going to take up the forex market. And if anybody know about the forex market, that is $1 trillion business yearly. And that's the move. That means they're going to move into their category and take up some of that space. That's huge.
Yeah.
That is huge.
If anybody has seen the movie Dope, you know that they were talking about Bitcoins in that movie. And that movie is probably about 3 years old right now. So Bitcoin is what they used in the movie to get the money from these drugs that they were selling online, because it's untraceable. You can't trace it.
You can't trace it. Nobody can go chase after your money. There's no trail behind that. After that transaction is done, it's completely done. There's it's not in the system nowhere where you can just go back and look at that transaction like, hey, I bought this. It's not. There's nothing there. It's gone. Transaction happened. Over.
Right. So it's untraceable. So we talking more of the aspect. Okay, you know, I'm gonna put some money in, and I'm gonna get some money back.
Exactly. Every day your money is returned. But then think about it. If you move as a collective group, we're gonna speed your pace of earnings up a lot quicker.
Yeah, because essentially what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the word out about this. This has been out for a long time. It's in movies, you know, so it's not going anywhere soon. So if you were to invest in anything, you know, this would be something lucrative for you, because it's already making money for people who have invested in right now.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. A lot of people are making a lot of money. And the thing is, you can think about, if you really understand what Bitcoin is and how once you learn how to use it, you can use it within your business. You can keep say if you want to keep a certain crowd out your spot, you just say, hey, I'm just accepting Bitcoin at this club, and we do a scan. You can just use your phone, your device, put it each other and scan it, and transaction happen. And
it's only a certain amount of people who are going to have and know about Bitcoin, so you keep the riffraff out.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a lot of different ways. They have Bitcoin ATMs already. They converting cash into Bitcoin right in the store. Right in the store.
Miss Natalie, you are absolutely right. The only way to kind of maintain wealth in this country is to buy land and have investments. But we're talking about on a lower spectrum. If you don't have, you know, thousands of dollars, or you don't have maybe real estate taxes to buy a piece of land, because we know land is going right now for taxes, because, you know, they're in, you know, they haven't paid taxes, so they owe back taxes on the land. But if you don't have that money to pay taxes to purchase a piece of land, or to actually buy a piece of land outright, this is what we're talking about. Small, little investments. We're talking $100, $200, $50. You know, something that is within our reach. But you're absolutely right. The best investment is to invest in land.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like if you have your own personal goals in life, as far as money goes, say you want to own business, or you want to buy land or you want to own an apartment complex, this gives you a source of capital to be able to move in that direction a lot quicker by instead of just working day to day and try to save and try and find different ways to try to make money just so you can try to hustle up money before you can do these things.
Right.
This is going to give you the ability to do that within the next few years, and you're going to be able to buy, if you want to buy land up, which we need to do, you'll be able to do that.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people stay away from investments because they don't understand it.
Yeah.
And, you know, you don't need to be afraid of it. People have been doing it for years. You know, you are taking a chance, but you're taking a chance with everything else that you do. You know, so it's either, are you going to take a chance and maybe possibly let your money work for you until you can get your land or until you can get your building or until you can buy your house? You know, that's
pay off some debts.
Right.
You pay off some debts. You want to travel the world, you can do whatever you want.
And that's something that I'm willing to do. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a 50. I have investment accounts. Like I told you guys a couple weeks ago, I have an investment account with TD Ameritrade where I have stocks and stuff in there. So, I mean, this is things that I'm into, and I also get the upper hand because I work around it. You know, I work with people who have investment accounts, and I work with financial advisors. So, you know, I kind of get the upper hand, but I bring the information back to you guys so you guys can better understand. And if you don't understand, then we have resources here, you know, for you. You know, we're not going to steer you wrong. We're going to lead you in the right direction. There's a couple of financial advisors that are on my friends list. So if I can't answer it, if he can't answer it, there's other people that can answer your questions that are licensed. So you don't have to take our word for it. You know, and these people who are licensed in, you know, licensed financial advisors, they know as well. So the information is out here for everybody, and it's no need to be afraid of it. You know, we all need to come up because we all need money. You know, we need money to survive. We have kids. We have plenty of things that
send them to school. Hey, you can do that with your own money.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to take out loans and pay high, crazy interest rates.
Nope.
You know, that's because that's what we want to stay away from. We want to have positive credit, and we want to keep from paying interest rates on things that we don't need to do. That's and right. By doing that, we need to have our own money. You know, so this is why this is so important. You know. So does anybody have any questions that we could possibly answer here? And if we can't answer here, then we'll get back to you with the answer. And thank you guys for joining us.
All right, bro. Hit me up, bro.
No? Does anybody have any questions? Because there's Robbie was in here earlier. You know, there's people here that we all work around money. We all work around wealth management, money, investments.
My sister was in wealth management, Merrill Lynch.
Yep. So
over 20 years, almost 20 years.
So we have that background amongst us, so we can share it with you guys. It's no need for anybody to be broke out here, especially if you work it.
Now when this big system out here just generating trillions of dollars yearly, you better get your hands in it.
It's called Bitcoin, Bitcoin.
We'll put something in the link.
We'll put some videos and stuff in there so you guys can check it out for yourself. And like I said, it's backed by Bill Gates. It was on, and was it?
YouTube. It was YouTube.
No, the news.
It was
on
Good Morning. Good Morning News. RT News.
Good Morning America.
Yeah.
You need to talk about logistics. Hold on. Logistics market. Hispanics owned businesses are bidding to build the Trump wall. Yeah, we gonna get to all that.
Well, how you gonna get the money to start those businesses?
You got to get the capital from somewhere because we all can't get loans.
We already know that we're not getting loans from banks.
They're not giving us.
They're not giving us money like that. Y'all know that.
So, but logistics market, that's definitely something that we can get at. Even if you have a CDL, even if you want to start transporting stuff from here to there.
I plan on getting the logistics. That's one of my business goals. Yeah. If anybody know me, they know I've been talking. I'm gonna start a truck company.
And I know people who have started truck companies and who know about this life. So if y'all want to talk about logistics, we can do that as well. I have resources. You know.
I plan on jumping over logistics, real estate, entertainment, anything I can get my hands on to make money, and I'm gonna do it.
Really, honestly, and truly, in this country, real estate and investments are the only way to generate long-term wealth.
That's it.
Those are the only two things. But how are we going to get there? There's a few different avenues. Exactly, Josh. Thinking outside the box. I love it. I love you.
Sweet, good boy.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else to add?
That's pretty much it. We know when we get back, when next time we get together, we'll, give you guys a follow up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a show so he can go more into detail about what Bitcoin is.
If y'all have any questions, I'm on her friends list. You can friend request me, and I accept your friend request and just ask questions.
They don't know your name if they just got here.
Oh yeah, I'm Alex Jenkins, y'all. Alex Jenkins. I'll probably come post on the page and greet everybody.
So we thank you again for joining us. Yeah, check out my girl It's Work page, Titties. She has an It's Work page.
I do want to give out a few shout outs. Sorry, I mean,
no, you good. We got 2 lives going on right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh,
you have the floor. I'm sorry.
Okay. I want to shout out my brother Richard, No Slack Zone System, Aaron Brooks Butler, ABB, the GRP. Y'all know us, so what's up, fam? Want to shout out Quillen Black and Ryan Gilpin over at Forever and Profit. My boy Chris Spud, aka Spud. Everybody know him. Everybody from TP, they know y'all know Spud. Roberto Tavares in Cali. Corey Duval of Hollywood Cuts.
Okay, I know Corey.
Chris Darius out of Chris and E from Big City Barbers. They doing big things out here in the community, trying to make a change. These are all people that's working out here, just really trying to make a real change for a lot of people's lives, and far whether it's financial or just giving their time and their energy to the people, and that's what we're trying to do out here, y'all.
Yeah, we're trying to educate our people because we need it. Nobody else is doing it. If we don't do it, who else gonna do it?
For real, I got your back, dog. I got your back.
But I thank you guys just for being here.
Appreciate it too. Appreciate all the people coming on live, responding to your boy.
And yeah, if you guys have any questions, we're here. Use us. We're here to be used.
I'm a tool. I'm a tool as usual. You know how we men are. We gotta be tools.
So yeah, thank you guys though. I hope that we were able to kind of help you guys, and I hope we gave you at least something to think about. And yeah, I love you too, Miss Natalie. We will come visit you soon. Miss Natalie has a garden on the north side.
Sweet. My mom's a grower.
Yeah, she's gonna teach me and my girls how to plant stuff.
That's sweet. That's sweet. We grow peppers, everything, a lot of stuff.
That's cool.
We're gonna get into potatoes. I'm pretty sure I can grow potatoes.
I don't have the room, but I'm looking forward to learning how to do it. But yeah, thank you guys. And like I said, we're gonna do a show. My girl Titties, she has it works. I'm gonna put her links in here, and she's looking for people to buy the products and to sell the products if they want to. And if you have stretch marks like me, or if you have troubled skin or anything, there's products out there on that website for anybody to use. I do have stretch marks.
I'm just messing with you.
They're on my back.
Ew.
Like just joking. But anyways, we will holler at you on the podcast. And she got watermelons too.
Oh, nice.
Y'all got watermelons?
We got lemons.
Oh, y'all ain't doing nothing then.
Hey, we like to make a lemonade and sweet tea and
what
stuff
about
like
watermelon lemonade? You can't do that.
I'm not a big watermelon eater, but that sounds really good though.
I know it is. It's really good. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Well, I'll see you guys next week. Alex will be at work. But
basically, I'll be watching the feed when I get home.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, y'all. Nice meeting y'all.